Hello everyone, in this video I am going to show you how to make this 3D effect cake with different layers. Here I am using my best orange cake recipe and you can find the details in the description box. First cut the cake like this in 2 or 3 layers. Here I have used 6-inch pan and I baked twice, so I got 4 layers. If you don't want a taller cake, then you can bake it in a 7-inch or 8-inch pan. In this step, we are going to make the ganache filling. First take half cup dark chocolate, then add 1/4 cup fresh cream and microwave it for 20 or 30 seconds. Then mix it like this. If it is not melted, then again keep it for another 20 or 30 seconds. Now add half teaspoon vanilla essence and keep it in fridge for setting. Next we are going to do the orange curd filling. In a saucepan, take half cup powdered sugar, half cup orange juice and 1 teaspoon orange rind. Boil it for some time and then add 2 tablespoons lemon juice. If it is not sour enough, you can add 1 more tablespoon lemon juice. Stir again. Now take 3 egg yolks and start adding the orange juice little by little to the egg yolks. You have to start adding 1 tablespoon each. If you are adding all at once, then it will start curdling. Now you can add the egg yolks and the orange juice back to the saucepan. Keep it in a low to medium flame and start cooking. After cooking, this mix should be really thick. It should look like a curd. It's always good to use a whisk like this and you have to keep stirring till it is getting thick. Once it is thicker, then you have to reduce the flame. See, it is getting thicker now. Once it is getting a custard consistency, you have to add the butter. Before adding the butter, switch off the flame and then add 50 gram butter and slowly it will melt. We are almost done here. Now you have to pour this curd mixture to a airtight container and keep a plastic wrap on top of it, and this will prevent forming a skin. You have to keep it like this and tighten the container and keep it in fridge till it is cool. Now we are going to make the whipped ganache. You have to take the ganache from the fridge and start whipping. After whipping for around 1 or 2 minutes, it will start changing the color. See, it is becoming light brown and it is ready. This is such an amazing filling. You can use this as a filling or even for frosting the cake. Frosting means to cover the whole cake. Keep this aside. Now we are going to make a chocolate layer. It is a crispy layer for the cake. Take 1/4 cup dark chocolate or a milk chocolate. Here I am using milk chocolate. I warmed for 20 to 30 seconds. Just mix it. You can also add 1 teaspoon sunflower oil. Mix it again. If the chocolate is not melted properly, you have to keep for another 10 or 20 seconds. Now you have to mix 1/4 cup rice crisps into that. Just mix it like this. If that is not available, then you can also use a digestive biscuit. I have taken very little amount because you don't need a thicker layer. If you are using a thicker layer, then it will be very difficult to cut the cake. Now add this mixture into the cake pan. I have taken the same cake pan which I baked the cake. It is 6-inch. Make a very thin layer and press it like this. And keep it in refrigerator till it is set. Next we are going to make American buttercream. In a bowl, take 1 cup unsalted butter, 2 cups of powdered sugar and 1 teaspoon vanilla essence. Whisk it till you get a very soft and fluffy buttercream. Now clean the sides and then add 1 tablespoon whipping cream so that you will get an extra fluffiness. Whip it again till you get a very fluffy buttercream. This is the easiest buttercream recipe. You can also use this for filling and for frosting. Next we are going to do the filling and frosting. Take a cake board or a serving plate and add little bit buttercream on top of that and keep the Rice Krispie layer. Just press it down and add little bit buttercream on top of it. Then you have to add your first cake layer. On each layer you have to brush it with orange syrup. Actually I forgot to apply on the first layer. Then add the whipped cream and you have to spread it even. On top of this we are going to add our second layer and brush the orange juice on top of it. It is just orange juice and some sugar. Then add the whipped ganache like this. We are making a well so that the orange curd won't come out. Now add the orange curd. You have to spread it even. We are going to add the third layer on top of this. Again brush the cake with orange syrup and also add the ganache. Next we are going to place our last layer. Brush it with orange juice and keep it on top of the whipped ganache. Here I have added the orange juice inside. Don't add on top of the cake. If you are adding on top of the cake, the frosting won't stick. Next we are going to cover the cake with American buttercream. Just spread like this. Before that you have to insert a dowel rod inside the cake so that the layers won't slide if it is traveling or while you are taking the cake. If you don't have a wooden dowel, you can also insert a straw. You have to cover the sides and top of the cake like this. It should be neat and smooth. Just take a spatula like this or a knife and smoothen the sides and the edges. We don't need a very smooth or a clean cake because we are going to do a rustic design. Next we are going to make the 3D orange. I am taking this from the top of the cake. While we are making the layers, we cut it out this layer. Just make a round like this and start adding the buttercream. Just smoothen the edges like this and now you can place this on top of the cake. I am adding the 3D orange on top of the cake and just smoothen like this. Next we can add the colored buttercream. I have taken orange color buttercream. You can take a painting brush like this. It will be much easier to make it smooth. Or you can take a plastic sheet like this and smoothen the edges. Then take little bit yellow buttercream and add here and there so that you will get a double toned and it will look more like an orange. Smoothen the edges again, and I have also added a few cake crumbs on top of it so that you will get brown dots and it will look more natural. With a painting brush you can just make leaves like this. Just shape it out like this, or with a palette knife you can add the leaves. And please don't forget to subscribe and share my videos, and also press the bell icon so that you will get the notification whenever I add the new videos. Then with a smaller brush, make a few flowers like this with yellow buttercream. And I have added a white and a blue middle part for these flowers. The cake is looking lovely, right? I hope you enjoy this video, and please do try at home. If you have any doubts, please ask me in the comments. Shall we see how the inside is looking? Look at the layers. It's looking so good, right? This is such an easy and yummy cake. Please do try at home.